Hi, children of grade 8. I welcome you all for the today's reading and writing class. Before getting into the session, let's see today's value. That is, a book is a dream that you hold in your hand. So, children, book is like a dream. So, try to read the book and change your dream as real. So, children, to improve your reading and writing skill, let's read our text. Children, take your textbook Honeydew, chapter 1. The title of the poem, The Ant and the Cricket, page number 21. So, children, we are going to start the today's reading part from our poem 1, The Ant and the Cricket, from page number 21. So, as a continuation, we are going to start from the last stanza from to see. So, children, take your textbook, page number 21. Keep your fingers and read along with me, children. Listen carefully to the pronunciation and follow the same. Don't make mistakes while you are taking the video. Listen to the video properly. Read along with me. Practice once or twice. Then read the sentence and take your video and send it to me. Okay, children? So listen. Let's continue this last stanza. So look at the first line. To SEEC IF if, to keep KEEP, keep him, 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 alive, 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 he, he, WOULD, would, grant, GRANT, grant. So let's read this line. To see if, to keep him alive, he would grant. So that's all from this line. Let's move to the next line. Look at the next line. Keep your fingers. Repeat next to me, children. HIM, him. SHEL, shell, TER, shelter, shelter, from FROM, from RAIN, rain, him, shelter from rain. And a mouthful, MOUTHFUL, mouthful of GRAIN, grain, and a mouthful of grain. So let's read this line. Read along with me, children. And a mouth, 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 FUL, full, mouthful of grains, GRAIN, grain. Okay, look at the next line. He, he, wished, 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 only, 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 to borrow, BORROW, BOR, ROW, row, borrow. Then look at this line. Let's read the line. He wished only to borrow. He wished only to borrow. The next line. Heed, HED, heed, repay, REPAY, pay, repay, it, it, tomorrow, TOMORROW, tomorrow. So let's read this line. Repay it tomorrow, TOMORROW, tomorrow. He'd replay it tomorrow. So that's all from this line. Let's move on to the last line of this stanza. If not, if not, 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 he must, 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 die, DIE. What is this word, children? Die, OF, of, starvation, 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 and sorrow, SORROW, sorrow. So let's read this line, children. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Okay, so let's read this stanza completely from the first line, children. Read along with me, children. To see if, to keep him alive, he would grant, him shelter from rain and a mouth full of grain. He wished only to borrow, he'd repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. So that's all from this stanza, children. Let's continue and move to the next stanza now. Children, move on to page number 22. Let's continue the next stanza. S-A-Y-S says. S-A-Y-S says. S-A-Y-S says. The, T-H-E, the, aunt, A-N-T, aunt. Says the aunt to the cricket. C-R-I-C. Crick. K-T, cat. Cricket. Okay, children. Cricket. Cricket. Says the aunt to the cricket. I'm. What is the full form? The full form is I am. Short form is I'm. How to pronounce this word, children? I'm your. Y-O-U-R. Your. I'm your servant. S-E-R. Sir. V-A-N-T. Vent. Servant. I'm your servant and friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend. I'm your servant and friend. Let's read this line, children. Says the aunt to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. But, next line, B-U-T, but. But, we, aunts, A-N-T-S, aunts, never, N-E-V-E-R, never borrow, B-O-R-R-O-W, borrow, B-O-R, bor, R-O-W, row, borrow. We, W-E-V, aunts, A-N-T-S, aunts, never, N-E-V-E-R, never, L-E-N-D, what is this word, children? Lend. So, what is the opposite of borrow? It is lend. Borrow means getting, lend means giving. Okay, children? See this line, children. Read along with me. But we aunt never borrow, we aunts never lend. Okay, children? Lend. L-E-N-D, lend. Okay, let's move on to the next line. B-U-T, but, T-E-L-L, tell me, dear, D-E-A-R, dear, cricket, C-R-I-C-K-E-T, cricket, D-I-D, did, U, Y-O-U, you, L-A-Y, lay, L-A-Y, lay, nothing, N-O-T-H-I-N-G, nothing, by, when, W-H-E-N, when, the weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather, was, W-A-S, was, warm, W-A-R-M, warm, U-O-T-H, oath, the cricket, oath, the cricket, not I, N-O-T, not I. So let's read this line, children. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Oh, the cricket, not I. So that's all from this line, children. Let's read this stanza from the beginning one more time, children. Read along with me. Repeat along with me, children. Read louder. Okay. Says the aunt to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. I'm your servant and friend. But we aunts never borrow. We aunts never borrow. We aunts never lend. We aunts never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, what is this? Weather was warm. Oh, the cricket, not I. So I'll repeat this stanza one more time. Says the aunt to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. But we aunts never borrow, we aunts never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Oh, the cricket, not I. So that's all from this stanza, children. Let's continue the next stanza here. And the last stanza also of this poem. Let's read the last stanza here. My, H-E-A-R-T, heart. My, H-E-A-R-T, what is this children? Heart. My heart was so light. S was so, L-I-G-H-T, light. My heart was so light. That, T-H-A-T, that, I, S-A-N-G, sang. I sang day and night. D-A-Y, day, and N-I-G-H-T, night. That I sang day and night. Next line. For all nature looked gay. For all nature looked. You should not pronounce wherever ed along with the verb. You should not pronounce it as looked, showed, turned. It's wrong, children. So you should pronounce it as looked. Just precise the word. Cut short the word and tell it as short. Looked. So looked or turned, faced, like that you should pronounce. You should not pronounce as looked. Looked is wrong. Wrong pronunciation. Only looked is the correct pronunciation. Okay, children. For all nature looked gay. Looked gay. L-O-K-E-D. Looked gay. G-A-Y, gay. What is N-A-T-U-R-E? It's nature. N-A-T-U-R-E, nature. Nature, nature. For all nature looked gay. That's all from this line. Let's move to the next line. Y-O-U, you sang, S-E-N-G, sang. What is meant by sang? It is the past form of sing. S-I-N-G, sing. Past form, it is sang. S-A-N-G is sang. Past form of sing. You sang, sir, you say. You, S-A-Y, say. You sang, sir, you say. Then, look at the last line. Go. G-O, go. Then, T-H-E-N, then. S-A-Y-S, says. The, aunt, A-N-T, aunt. And, D-A-N-C, dance. Dance. The, winter, W-I-N, win, T-R, winter. Away. Away. A should be pronounced as a. W-A-Y, way. Together it is away. Okay, children. So read the last line. Go then, says the aunt, and dance the winter away. So shall we read this stanza, children? Read the stanza together. Read along with me, children. My heart, H-E-A-R-T, heart, my heart was so light that I sang day and night. For all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the aunt, and dance the winter away. So that's all from this stanza, children. Let's move on to the last 4 lines of this poem, The Ant and the Cricket. So look at the first word, T-H-U-S. What is this word, children? How to pronounce this? Thus. T-H-U-S, thus. Ending, E-N-D-I-N-G. Ending. Thus ending. He hastily, H-A-S-T-I-L-Y. He hastily lifted, L-I-F-T-E-D, lifted the wicket. W-I-C-K-E-T, wicket. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. So that's all from this first line. Let's read the second line. And out of the door, D-O-O-R, door, out of the door, turned, T-U-R-N-E-D, turned the poor little cricket. Turned, T-U-R-N-E-D, turned the poor, P-O-O-R, poor, lit, till, L-I-T, lit, till, T-L-E, till, little, cricket, C-R-I-C-K-E-T, cricket. Children, that's all from this line. Read along with me. And out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So that's all from this line, children. Let's read the next line. F-O-L-K-S, fox. Call, C-A-L-L, call, T-H-I-S, this, fable. Fox, It is not folks, it is folks. Folks, folks. L is silent, children, so it should be pronounced as folks. Folks call this a fable. F-A-B-L-E, fable. Fable means story. Okay, children. Folks call this a fable. I'll. How to pronounce this word, children? I'll. Because the full form is I will, but the short form is I'll. I'll. Warrant. W-A-R. War. R-A-N-T. Rent. War. Rent. Warrant. It. I-T. It. T-R-U-E. True. T-R-U-E. True. I'll warrant it true. So let's read this line, children. Folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. So that's all from the third line. Let's move on to the last line of this poem. Some, S-O-M-E, some crickets. Some crickets have, H-A-V, have four, F-O-U-R, four, L-E-G-S, legs, four legs, and some have two. So read this line, children. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. So that's all from this four lines, children. Last four lines. Let's read this last four lines one more time. Read along with me, children. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. So that's all from this poem, children. So it was adopted. A-D-A-P-T-E-D. Adapted. Adapted. So how to pronounce this word, children? A. I told you already. A should be pronounced as A. A. D-A-P. Dap. T-E-D. Ted. Adapted from Aesop's. Aesop's. A-E-S-O-P-S. Aesop's fable. F-A-B-L-E-S. Aesop's means is the author of this poem. Aesop. And fable means story. So Aesop's fable. Adapted from Aesop's fable. So that's all from this today's reading part, children. Today we have completed this first poem, The Ant and the Cricket. From next session we'll move on to the next story, next lesson. So that's all from the reading part. Let's move on to the writing part of today. Children, that's all from the reading part. Let's move on to the writing part now. So children, as a continuation, we are going to write for tomorrow this 6 lines, that is from tick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tomorrow we are going to write this 6 lines. Then today after tomorrow, that is for Friday, we are going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These lines we are going to write on Friday. For Saturday again 10, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all. We are going to start today's handwriting part. So first you need to draw a line like this. A sample I have drawn for 4 lines. Remaining things you have to draw a line first. So very important, children. If it is not drawn line, definitely I will not correct it. So please draw lines first, then you have to start. Write with the date. So everywhere it should be drawn line completely and should be started with the date. Okay, children? So first you need to write the dotted lines. Look at here. Just while you are writing handwriting, first important thing you need to Sharp your pencil, children. So sharp your pencil, draw lines, then write the dotted line, write the date, then you have to start. Okay, children? So see here how I have written. The same way you should write, children. Okay, same way. It should not come out of this space to this space. It should be inside this single line only. So that's all from this 3 lines of tick. So remaining things you have to draw a line and you have to write the dotted lines. Then you have to write. Then we are moving to the next 3 lines. That is U. While you are writing handwriting, children, your pencil, when you are using the one pencil for one side, the tip will be blunt. Okay, so while you are writing, you should rotate your pencil like this. So rotate your pencil like this, then you write. So see here. Use the sharp end, sharp points to write. Then only your tip will be correct. See how I am writing. It should not come out, children. So like the same way, you should write 3 lines and you have to draw the remaining lines, write the dotted lines and write the remaining lines also, children. So just I have written a sample for 4 lines. Remaining things you have to do the same. Draw lines, write the dotted line, then write these 2 lines. Okay, children. So that's all for tomorrow. Tomorrow you are going to write the tick and U. So write date, draw lines, write the dotted lines, then you have to write the remaining things. Sharp your pencil. While you are writing, just rotate the pencil and write. Make use of the sharp ends to point it on the area. Okay, so then only your tip will be proper. If you use the proper tip, it will be nice. Okay, children. So the same way you should continue. So this 6 lines is for today. That is for 8th, for tomorrow, and the next thing for Friday, that is 9, 10, 20. See here, this line should be written. So see here, I have already drawn 4 lines. The same way, remaining things should be drawn line. If it is not drawn line, while you are sending the homeworks, the handwriting, if the page is not drawn line, definitely the page and the handwriting book of those child will not be corrected. So see here, children. Try to write over the dotted line. It should not come out. See here. So this is the way you should write. So look at here. See, they have started from this point and touching this line and again bringing it back here. So this is the thing should be noted. The next line. So the same way you should write. think and see clearly and start, right children. It should be starting with this line, touch this line and should draw down to this last red line. So this is the way this stroke should be written. So I wrote sample 4 lines, remaining thing should be done by you the same like this. Okay children, so let's continue. Along with the stroke, we just changing it into P. Stroke, then like this. So try to write over the dotted lines alone. Don't just bring it outside. Let's write the sample, the remaining lines. So see here, this is the first stroke we have learned. Yes. See how I am writing. The same way you should write, children. Yes, so this is what the next pattern of stroke with the curve. Together it is P. Okay children, so for Friday on 9th, you are going to write this stroke and the next P. Okay children, so draw lines, write the dotted line and then complete these 2 lines. Yes, so that's all from Friday. Let's move on for Saturday. For Saturday, you are going to write the next stroke, that is this curve here. So rotate your pencil and write, children. Yes. Write over the dotted line. Should not come out. Yes. Then I am writing the next line. See children, here you have to start. You have to bring up, touch the red line, then bring down. Here you have to start and bring down. So the important thing, it should cut this line. This is the proper point and the proper place to write this curve. If it is just moving here or there, then definitely the stroke is wrong. Okay children, so only with this we can check whether we have written is correct or not. It should just cut the line. Same way. See here, it should cut the line like this. So see the way how I have written, it should cut this line. So this is the proper stroke of this pattern. It should cut the line. So see here, while you are taking this line and bringing down, this line should cut. Both the curve, both the points should cut this line. So this is the proper and perfect stroke of this type. And the next one here. So that's all. I have completed 4 lines for you. So remaining, you have to draw lines and you have to write the dotted, then write these 2 lines. The next thing, here the next stroke. See this stroke. See here, this is the perfect stroke. So this is the perfect. See here. Try to write in slanting, somewhat slanting. So as I told you, in this stroke also, it should cut this line the same way it should cut this line. See here, the two ends join should cut this line. So this is the perfect L. Okay children, so that's all. Till for Saturday we have seen the strokes children. So write every day and send your homeworks in the group. Write everything properly, draw a line. So if the handwriting what you are sending, if it is not drawn line, definitely it will not be corrected. So draw lines first, write the date, dotted line should be written, then strokes, write properly, otherwise you will be asked to rewrite it again. So that's all from today's writing part children. So today we have seen 2 pages, that is page number 7 and page number 8. Okay children, so for page number 7, from you need to start with for today's, tomorrow's, that is 8, 10, 20, and for a Friday you need to write 9, 10, 20 this stroke, and the next one on Saturday you need to write 10, 10, 20 this lines. So 2 pages you need to complete till Saturday. Okay children, so that's all from the handwriting part of today. I'll catch you soon with another video. Until then, children, let's conclude this reading and writing part with our today's value, that is, a book is a dream that you hold in your hand. So read books to make your dream as real.